Wednesday, because that's a fully remote day, what am I going to be seeing from my teachers that day?
If you're working remotely or you're on your remote days and not in person, your teachers are going to expect you to log into class, do the work at the beginning of the period, get the instructions for the day, and then have some independent time, just like you would in a regular classroom where you would do some group work or whatever, but you log off, get your independent time, and then log back on for a final check-in, answer any questions that you might have or the class might have, make clarifications, and give you further instructions for next steps.
What do I do if I have an issue with my Chromebook?
So we have an excellent tech department here at Norwood High and within the Norwood Public Schools. If you have an issue with your Chromebook during the school day or before school, you can bring it to the library and Mrs. Bradley and Mrs. Mannering will get you all set up. If you are remote and you have an issue with your Chromebook, you can email our tech department and we will be sure that we send out lists of important emails for you. If I give it to you now, you're not going to have time to write it down. But you can email our tech department and they will get you an appointment to get a device that works.
Yeah, when I come to school, can I use my locker?
Unfortunately, we are not allowing our students to use lockers this year. We find that lockers let kids kind of congregate, take their time, and creates traffic jams in the hallways. So in order to keep the traffic moving throughout the building, we are not allowing locker usage this year. When you're in the hallways, you are to be traveling in the right direction. Everything is unidirectional with your backpacks on, and we are asking you to keep it moving.
I think I need a mask break. What should I do?
We understand that this is going to be difficult for you guys to wear your masks all day long while you're in school. Trust me, it's hard for us as well. So we're working on some basic protocols for you to follow in order to get mask breaks, but we think right now they'll work like a bathroom break. So you can step out into the hall, take a quick break, go back into the classroom. We're going to ask that you stay right outside the classroom, however. There are classes that will be going outside for instruction, and if you're outside, a mask break will be built in to your outside time.
What happens if I need to go see my guidance counselor or a dean? Can I just go, or do I need to make an appointment?
If you need to see your guidance counselor, a dean, or another teacher in the building, it's going to be really important this year that you have an appointment. We're not going to let kids out of classrooms to just go to see somebody because you need to see them in that moment. Of course, we also understand that if you're in a class and you're upset or you're struggling and you need to leave in that moment, just speak to your teacher, and your teacher can call either your guidance counselor, Mrs. Morrison, me, your dean. Someone will come up and help you. We're not going to let you sit in class and struggle.
So if I have to work during the school day, what do I do?
Great question. If you have to work, we know most of our kids do, you need to schedule your work hours around your school hours. So between 7:45 and 2:30, you have obligations to school. Remember, attendance is mandatory, so you can't get time off from school to go to work. Please speak to your bosses if they need a note from us in order to change your work hours. We are happy to do that for you, but please, please, please schedule work around school. 7:45 to 2:30 is sacred school time.
Can I come to school if I don't feel good?
I know I just said attendance is important, and I know a lot of you thrive on getting perfect attendance for school. But for this school year, if you're showing symptoms that are flu-like symptoms or COVID-like symptoms, we are asking you to stay home. We do not want to have to close school because of an outbreak. So please, please, please be mindful of how you feel. Take your temperatures. If you have cold-like symptoms, flu-like symptoms, or any of the symptoms on the list of COVID-like symptoms, please stay home. Communicate that with your dean, call the main office and let them know that you're not feeling well for the day, and we'll work with you on getting your attendance excused. But it's really, really important that we all work together to keep our building safe and healthy.
I know the school day still starts at 7:45, so if I get to the building before then, where can I go?
That's another great question. When you arrive to school, whether it's 7:15, 7:20, 7:25, we are asking that you report directly to your first period classroom. You will not be allowed to go hang out in the dining hall or the library or even in the hallways outside of the classrooms. We are asking for every student to report directly to their first period class and get ready to learn for the day.